Hey, hi, and hello! Welcome back to Lily Pads. I'm your host, Laels, and today, as the title suggests, I'll be drawing an iconic scene from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Before we get into the video, make sure to check me out on Instagram. Like, subscribe, and comment on what I should draw next. Okay, so I was really excited to draw this because I don't really draw landscapes a lot. I often focus more on characters, which is heavily seen on this channel. I'm also really rusty when it comes to drawing fully rendered things, so right now I'm sketching out the object's placement. As we can see, I did the original sketch in my sketchbook as usual. There's only gonna be one sketch for this drawing though, because I'm not planning on doing line art. I want to just go straight into colors and blending. That's another reason I was excited for this drawing, because I get to try something kind of new. In this landscape, I'll be using a lot of cool colors, a lot of blues, because this scene takes place at night, so I'll set those off to the side. We're starting with the iconic twisty hill that our main star, Jack, walks up while singing his song that I will not be playing for copyright reasons. Coloring and shading this hill is honestly my favorite part of the illustration. I just really enjoyed blending and making it look kind of 3D, and all the colors blended in really nicely and gave a nice softish look afterwards. It was also really fun shading all the angles and turns. I don't know why, but I just really enjoyed it. It was about the same for the other hills. I tried to keep my light source in mind this time, so the hills closer to us are going to be darkest, and since they're dark, I'll be needing to contrast more with the hill, so I had to go back and blend that more. But yeah, now that I'm fairly done with the hills and blending, I'm just going to clean it up a bit so that we can get started on our second piece, our main light source. So yeah, I'm cleaning that up a bit, just erasing some of the little lines. I also added some black over it to kind of make it darker. Yeah, you can see that. Now that I'm fairly done, blending, now time for the moon. I really liked the texture of the moon because I just really like the texture. Now we're getting started on Jack, who you can't see all that well because he's in the distance, but I still took my time on blending him, especially his head. I wanted it to look kind of 3D, so I blended that out too. I will let you enjoy the silence for this bit because, like I said, you can't really see him. He's a little small. Yeah. Okay, so. Have you ever said a word so much and so fast that it doesn't sound like a word anymore? Yeah, I do that a lot. So anyways, we started on Sally. I enjoyed coloring her because her dress had lots of small details that I really wanted to add. Of course you cannot see them because she's so small, but when I release this video, I'll post a close-up on my Instagram so you can see them. And I'll let you enjoy this little bit of silence again because, like I said, she's small, just like Jack. Now that that's done, I've turned off all the layers so I can fill in the sky. I did a little gradient so the sky wouldn't be so boring before I covered it in some fluffy little clouds that I'm very proud of because I don't really draw clouds a lot. I went over the sky with black to make it darker and take the focus off of it so that way you can kind of see the characters a bit better. Now I'm adding landscape details like this little scraggly tree and cleaning it up a little bit because it looks kind of fuzzy. Then I'm going to add some tombstones and scatter them around because you can never have enough things in the foreground. Well, you can, but you know, never enough tombstones. With little skeletons in them. Then I'm gonna add those details and add some jack-o'-lanterns too. Put them in the back first and then bring them up to the front. I added this, like, there's this brush I use to make the eyes in the mouth or crooked smile glow, and I thought it came out super duper cool because it just adds something special to it. Yeah, you can see it now that I put it up in the front. I also thought the picture kind of looked like uneven or something, so I added another tree because, you know, green life, yay. And I added leaves to that, and I added another hill too. Of course I added green, but then I went back in blue because it didn't look right for this kind of theme that we're going on here, and added the Nightmare Before Christmas, like I said, because this is what this is after. And I'm gonna add some leaves to this other tree too because it's looking kind of sad right here. Then we're just gonna go ahead and blur that to make it fade and take focus off of the tree. Next, I'm gonna add some bats and fill the picture in more because, like I said, I was kind of done, but it just needed something, so I'm adding little cutie little bats everywhere. But with that, we're basically done. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on what you'd like me to draw next. Have a wonderful day full of art, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!